I'm born and bred in the Gorbals, and I've seen the Gorbals grow from the tenements coming down and the flats going up. The conditions were pretty horrific. In the old school, my mum and her friends were an amazing group of people and a very much a community. They didn't have much, but what they had, they shared.
Northgate is a social housing project, 100% social housing. The building was for the New Gorbals Housing Association. As it's a housing association and it's also ran by the community, a lot of the local issues, challenges are fed back into the design and the briefing. I think that's probably some of the mistakes of the past where there was a blanket approach to redevelopment, and this was very, very particular. And there were a number of opportunities where we were able to speak to the community via the New Gorbals Housing Association to allow them to feed information back to us and guide that process. Because Glasgow is a real kind of blocky city, you do get corners. In some cases you get corners that come to a point and they always create a lot of drama. The way the building splays out is really responding to the views and kind of reaching out towards the city, and it was important that that face of that project guided people over the river and had quite a proud face to that as well, something that wasn't meek. The tenants now have taken ownership of it in the way that I think we always hoped would happen. The idea that they can then embrace it as their own, I think is really important that you can do that in a building. That personality really does make a big difference.
It's a wee village within a city. That's the way I see it. It's back to being a bit of a community. It just works, and I think it's, a blessing for myself to be able to live here now. So yeah, I couldn't be happier to live here, Jim.